Our Foreign Affairs editor Geeta Mohan had a conversation with the defense expert. Listen in.
I'm being joined by Sarit Zehavi, a Hezbollah expert. She is in a bomb shelter in Tel Aviv and is speaking to us. Sarit, many thanks for joining us here. Sarit, the fact that Hezbollah's chief, Israeli Defense Forces have announced has been assassinated or killed. What next for Hezbollah? After Nasrallah, the fact that IDF has almost eliminated the second rung and now the chief gone, what next for Hezbollah? Is there a leadership in line? Are there other commanders who can actually take over? Being a Hezbollah expert, what is your opinion and assessment of the situation right now?
First, I must say that I'm not in Tel Aviv. I'm in northern Israel, 9 kilometers from Lebanon, and I'm speaking to you from my bomb shelter. We already had to run to shelter 3 times this morning. Now to your question. The killing of Hassan Nasrallah, since it happened right after elimination of many rockets and launchers of Hezbollah in Lebanon, after it happened in killing also other seniors of Hezbollah, this is a huge blow to the main proxy of Iran in the region. And I can tell you that from a very personal level, I feel much more protected this morning, even though I know it will take time until the fire will stop completely towards Israel. We should look at not at the next few weeks, we should look at the next few years. Hassan Nasrallah was responsible to the death of many people around the globe, not only Israelis. And it was very important that any terrorist around the globe would know that this would be his fate if he is killing people that believe in democracy and believe in values of human life and human rights. So I am saying that it will take a little bit more time to see quietness. I believe more military actions of the IDF, we will see them on the way, because clearly from this morning constant shooting towards Israel from Lebanon by Hezbollah, the work is not completely done. But the fact that Hezbollah is no longer a huge terrorist army, this is a game changer with regard to the strategic threat that it posed on Israel right until yesterday.
Right. Sarit, also this entire operation, whether it's from the pager explosions, the walkie-talkies, eliminating the commanders, and now looking at a very precise strike at the Hezbollah headquarters, exactly where Hassan Nasrallah's bunker was. It does require intelligence, a penetration of intelligence within Lebanon, within Hezbollah. In your appreciation, how much of Israeli intelligence penetration do you see in this entire operation within the Hezbollah?
Yes, there is a question whether the head of the executive council of Hezbollah, who is also a member in the military council, executive council is the civilian branch of Hezbollah, and the jihadi council is the military branch. And there is one person, his name is Hashem Safi Adin, is one of the leaders of this organization. And he's a person who is involved in the military and civilian infrastructures of this project. And we don't know yet whether he was killed with Nasrallah or not. So if he is still alive, he was marked as the successor of Nasrallah even before the war. We know that Ali Karki, who is the head of the southern front of Hezbollah against Israel, was also killed with Nasrallah, which was also a very prominent figure and well experienced for many years in his position. So this was also very important. So the amount of people that can replace him is with experience of leading a big organization declined in the past few weeks. And we should wait and see, because it will take a little bit time, because since they were underground, it will take a little bit more time to understand who else was killed with him, to understand who else is on the way, because it is clear that Israel made a decision to make sure that Hezbollah is not going to recover and pose the strategic threat to the state of Israel anymore. And part of that is taking off its leadership.
Right. Sarit, in terms of the threat to Israel when it comes to these organizations, now keeping and comparing capability and proximity in mind, was Hamas the bigger target for Israel or Hezbollah?
I don't think you need my words in this. You see for yourself. All the operations that you just mentioned indicate years of work. I think that you can see even the difference between Lebanon and Gaza, that the IDF was preparing in the past decade, and maybe even more, to a scenario